All right, guys. Welcome back to our
What
second,
up? What up?
What's
It
up,
is the
guys?
podcast. Junk Guys.
Second podcast here.
.net.
Look at us. Look at us. We look so good
at
today.
us.
You know?
I just got off work. I'm here.
Yep.
I'm still in my work clothes. I got the killer. You know how
Yep.
Tiger Woods golfs?
Yeah.
And the last day he wears the red shirt?
Yeah. Red socks.
Right?
Nice.
So, I got that killer instinct in me. You know what I mean? Killer
That
instinct.
little red rocket.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's go over how much we made today. All right, guys.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's keep a little balance in the finale.
They don't wanna
we
talk
don't wanna
about
make
it.
No one jelly. We ain't got no peanut
Yeah,
butter to
we-
pass around.
Oh, snap. He went all out.
Wow.
You know,
All
we
right.
don't want to do any. Nobody has some mayo to pass around.
Well, I'm glad to tell
Mayo.
mine because I didn't make
Can't
much.
think of
So
anything.
you know.
Yeah.
You eat peanut butter with mayo?
No, I couldn't think of anything funny to say, so I just said.
Yeah, that's actually sick.
Miracle Whip. or
That's
something.
awful.
That's gross.
Okay.
So,
All right, but anyways, anybody got a topic they want to talk about?
I honestly I got a phone call this morning, which was pretty cool because I got a phone call from a guy in California in San Diego.
Oh, wow.
And he calls me and he's like, "Hey, Ricardo, I must be doing something wrong. I don't have the business that you do." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Well, you haven't been doing this for almost 17 years. Next month, 18 years, right?"
Wow.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for 18 years next month. And I look at some of the things that people do in this business, and I just feel sorry for the common sense that they use. You see Elon Musk all over
Oh,
TV,
what a goat.
and one of his most popular words is, "I'm just I tend to use common sense." Right? And that's how he talks, right? He
He does.
uses common sense, but honestly, it's just common sense.
You think he talks like that? Why do you think he talks like that?
I think he's just like that. I think that's how the way he talks
That
in
just
any
is
conversation.
like his way of talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was thinking
I'd
of
move
like
that a little bit closer
and
to you.
What'd you
Orson.
say?
Closer?
And then I was
Hello,
like thinking,
guys.
that's the way he talks to people, Elon Musk, really,
Yeah.
right? And then I can imagine him talking while he's having sex. You know what I mean? Like
You can imagine him.
No,
you
I
can
just imagine
him
how it
talking
works
while-
out when he's talking sex, right? When he's having sex with his girl, he's like this out there. He's like, does it feel? Does it feel?
I would just like to point
Feel
out
good,
that I
feel
have
good.
never
You know?
imagined another guy talking
yeah.
Hey,
while
hey,
having
baby,
sex. That's
baby,
not
let me-
something that.
I think
I'm
okay,
gonna slap.
okay.
I'm gonna slap that. I'm gonna slap that.
Okay.
I'm-
I think he talks like that because he's thinking, bro.
Yeah, he's thinking.
Yeah,
while
he's
I think
always
he's-
thinking.
He's just
24/7.
thinking and he just can't spit it out because he's already on like two
Yeah.
sentences away.
I think
I
he's
can
just
see
thinking
that.
so fast. He's processing information that fast.
Godly.
But again, it's just common sense that I think the entrepreneurs miss out on. So I made some notes also.
Oh my
Oh
God.
wow!
Yeah,
Oh,
went
wow.
on
All right,
notes,
he's
notes,
serious.
Notes right here. And the question is, what are some mistakes made by entrepreneurs? And I think someone should ask me that.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Oh,
What are some
What?
mistakes that you think entrepreneurs make?
Maddie? Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, just coincidence. I have the heading for that.
Oh wow.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's weird.
so
Wow,
crazy, bro.
okay.
Wow.
So, I think one of the biggest mistakes they do is that most of the entrepreneurs they pay as they go, and I talked about this earlier in another video that I did in the morning. Remember that?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
pay as they go. They want to pay for everything. They want to pay for website designs. They want to pay for ads. They want to pay for leads. They want to pay for people to do their social media. They want to pay for SEO, which is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. They want to pay for digital marketing. They want to pay for keywords. You know what I mean? They want to do
Yeah.
all that stuff. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes people make, especially if you're new to the website. Guys, do you know how much knowledge I know about websites? When I first started this business, you know how much knowledge I know? I
No.
knew the same knowledge that I know right now about wood making. Nothing.
Yeah.
But you know what I did? I learned. Oh, wait. I learned. Well, that makes me not an idiot, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so are we saying that all the junk removal owners are not idiots? Or, I mean, is that what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I learned and I taught myself how to do SEO. And I'm pretty sure everybody can do that because you can adapt, right?
Yeah, you gotta learn and adapt. Yeah.
Maddie?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Okay, so we
You're
got
trying to
3
force into it.
non-idiots now, right?
Yeah.
Now we have 3 idiots. So we're going to say that everybody in the junk removal are idiots, or they just don't want to learn, or are they lazy? Do they get complacent? Is it something that they don't want to be at, you know?
Mhm.
And getting back to that is I built my own website. I learned and I taught myself how to do it better, how to make it richer. And when I say richer, it's add content to it. You know what I mean? And I think one thing that I did differently than 1-800 Junk and Junk King and all the big boys that do this is I made a category for each item that I pick up. Hot tub removal, satellite dish removal,
Yeah.
mattress, and so on. And then I talked about it. And this is something that is so common. It's just the most common. It's just common
It's
sense.
just common sense. Yeah.
Common sense.
Oh, why did
You know
I
what I
know
mean?
that was coming?
And I don't get it why we can't do that. Why doesn't every junk removal company do that? But then I also made notes about the laziness that the people have. And I made a video about you this week, remember?
I saw that.
Yeah,
Yeah. I saw
and
that.
the effort that you
That's
put
so
in,
cute.
the effort that you put in is totally different. You're Polish from Poland.
I'm from Poland.
And I'm thinking maybe
Oh, he's
it's a
from
cultural
Ukraine.
difference. Yeah, you're from Ukraine.
He's
Uh,
Polish,
We're
so he's
neighbors.
from Ukraine.
Are you willing to
We're
put in
neighbors.
more work than Jose? Are you willing to put in more work than the Pedros that are out there? I mean, what's the
Well,
difference?
stereotypically, those guys are very hard workers.
Very hard workers.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between you and Pedro in his junk removal service? Or you and Jose in his junk removal service? What's the difference?
I mean, I will say, I have noticed a lot of the people doing junk removal tend to be older,
Okay?
And I feel like maybe there's also an age thing to it, I'm younger. Maddie, you're kind of younger as well. We're
Yeah.
in our 20s.
Yeah.
We're a little, I feel like, more technologically capable
Uh-huh.
than some of these other people. you
Okay.
know?
Now let's take somebody that's younger.
Yeah.
Is their website built by them themselves, or did they get someone else to do it?
I mean, I would hope that they did it, but
Oh,
knowing
they
some of
didn't.
these
they
guys, I
didn't.
know
Yeah,
that they
they
did it.
didn't.
I know they did it. Yeah.
Why? What's the
Like-
difference between you and the things that you do, and why you stay busy? And you just started this a year ago than the homeboy that's been doing it 3 to 4 years and does 3 to 4 jobs a week.
Yeah.
You did 4 jobs today. You
I
did
did,
5
yeah.
jobs yesterday, or 6 jobs.
I've had a very good week.
You've
yeah.
had a great week.
Yeah, I've been very blessed. I mean, I will say, is it slow out there? I feel like no, it's not. But I do notice, not the same thing works all the time. So for me, my strategy to, staying busy is just having all my eggs in different baskets. I have like 10 fishing lines out there. So when I wake up, I woke up this morning, I didn't have anything on the
Yeah,
schedule.
you told me that.
We talked this morning at like
We
8
talk every
a.m.
morning.
Yeah, we talk every morning, and you always ask me. I had nothing today, but I told you, I was like, I'm not even worried about it. The phone's gonna ring
Okay, we're
any
gonna
minute
ring,
now.
right.
It rang like 5 minutes
Yeah.
after we got off the phone, And then I started posting on Nextdoor, on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. I made a Google update. I added a page to my website last night. Anytime I'm not working, I'm still working.
And let me ask you a question. This is a good question. You said
Yeah.
you did all that stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Let's put 10 guys.
yeah.
Out of those 10 guys, how many did the same work you did?
I have no idea. I
How many
know.
do you think?
Probably maybe one.
No, I'll answer that for
Yeah.
you.
Probably
None.
0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
I think, man, it's
You got to be hungry.
you got to be dedicated, man. That's what it is. You
You got to be hungry.
You got to be hungry.
you got to be able to. I mean, you got to have that reason of why the phone's gonna ring.
Yeah.
Not willing to put in the work. Not working on their own social media. Not working on pictures. Not working on videos. Not working on the website. Not working on SEO. Not working on keywords, key strategies for their website. Not working on digital marketing.
Yeah.
I do this daily.
Every day.
Every single day of my life I do this.
Yeah.
I'm accustomed to doing it, and it just blows my mind about the effort that most of these entrepreneurs put in this business that they're not doing it. They're just not doing it. And then you wonder why they close.
You know
why they
what?
cease operations.
I was talking to Clinton, my boy Clinton, over
Little
there in
Click.
McKinney. Shout out Clinton. if you're
CRC.
watching
Shout out
this.
CRS Services.
Yeah, I was talking to him, and he was like, he's on the, he's trying to come up. He is. He's been doing that for years.
Yeah, for
obviously.
years.
But it's very hard for him that I've noticed to post Facebook, Google updates. I mean, he's got a website and everything, but we sat there and asked each other, how do you do it? How do you get on there every day, do a live, post 19 things on Facebook? I mean, why and how do you do it?
I think you definitely need to listen. When I wake up in the morning, my clock's ready to go. As soon as I get out of the shower and I'm dressed, I'm on the clock.
But you didn't always get that.
What do you mean?
Were you always at that point?
No. Of course not. When I
What
first-
made you get to that point?
I knew there was money.
Okay.
I knew that if I did something, there was money in return of it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I knew that I put in that hard work, that money would come eventually.
Yeah.
And then as soon as people started saying, hey, I know you from YouTube. Hey, I know you from Facebook. Hey, I know you. I said, oh my God, this stuff really works.
Mhm.
So let's do it. Wait, I want more business. Let's do it 3 times a day. Did it 3 times. Oh, I'm getting more business. Hey, let's do it. Hey, what happens if I do this 5 times a day or 10 times a day? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What happens with the business? So I started doing 5 times a day, 10 times a day. You know what I mean? Today I recorded 5 videos. I put those 5 videos on Instagram. I put those 5 videos on Facebook. I put those 5 videos on YouTube. Well, I posted 15 times today. My
Yeah.
content's out there. I'm just throwing a bigger net than most people threw in a whole month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I throw a bigger net. I will tell you something. DTX Jose from DTX Junkaholics, really great guy, works with the machine, really good.
he's good.
I guarantee you that today, I put more content than he did in the last year. Yes or no?
I could see it. Yeah.
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 Great guy, hard worker, but I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of Southern's junk removals posting. Have you?
No.
I haven't. Have you?
I don't think they have social
Yeah,
media.
I don't
No,
think-
they have an Instagram. They post on Insta
Okay.
like once every couple.
I don't
days.
follow
Right?
it
Once every
anyway.
couple of days, right? Okay, so today I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that I posted in one day more than they'll post this whole month.
You know what? I will say, did somebody screw them over today? Because I saw them on 380 in Little Elm, almost Aubrey, when I went out there to get $45.
Oh, yeah.
Did somebody send them on an adventure?
Yeah, that was homeboy. That was James. B&G Junk Removal.
Oh, for a
Okay, so
couch.
we're gonna
They
go
went and
over.
picked up a couch.
I don't mean to out them out, but there's a y'all know the company, but yeah, they don't have the business. So at that point, if you don't have the business, you're not getting those phone calls. I mean, you got to chase what comes at you.
Yeah, you got to chase.
You know,
Comes
you got to.
Yeah.
You got to pay
Yeah.
the bills somehow. So they're kind of I wouldn't say the guinea pigs, but they're kind of the roaches. You know,
They're the rookies right now.
They're
the rookies.
rookie roaches.
I'm trying to work
you know?
with them. I'm trying to
Yeah,
work
we
with
are.
them.
Yeah.
Everybody
They're cool
is,
guys.
but
I'm going to work with James. I'm trying
at
to
the
work
end of
with
the
him.
day, if it's some job that you're going to get a $150 job and you're going to go chase a $75 job, you'd
throw
rather
them-
give it to them.
Yeah, the
You know?
$75.
Because
Yeah.
they're going to clean it up.
Right.
And so
It's
that's kind of what
opportunity cost.
everybody in this area kind of
Well,
uses them
listen.
as.
First of all, and I'm gonna say this in defense for us. If you're new to this business, you need to recognize in Dallas Fort Worth, it's the junk guys.
Yeah.
Period. Flat. I've been doing this longer than anybody else in the DFW area. I'm here for a reason. If I throw you a $75 job and it's free,
Yeah.
you better get on your fucking car and go do it if you got to drive across town. It's free. Imagine paying $45 or $50 for that lead. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Get up your ass, and that's what they do. The Southern's junk removers, they jump in their car. Alvin and his brother, they jump in the car and they take off and they go hunting. And it's initiation.
And that says a lot, you know?
I mean, how much money have I put in their hands, bro?
Yeah. I think too, it's not just the fact, like, say it's a $45 fridge, right? I feel like you're gaining a lot of experience going out there and doing it.
Listen,
And I think that's worth a lot more than the $45.
when I introduce these people into our group, and I talk to you about that, I say, hey,
Yeah.
let's give these guys a chance. Let's see how they work. You're going to get the worst jobs ever, but I'm going to feed you the big jobs.
Yeah, let's go down. Let's go down. If you're getting a new guy in,
Right.
let's go down what's going to stand out and what's going to get them more jobs from you.
Okay. I mean, for me,
Yeah.
if I get a good price, that's the first thing. If I'm going to make money off of it,
That's you talking to the customer.
me talking to the customer, me giving the estimate, and then contracting somebody to go do it.
Okay.
I get paid $1,000, but I'm really going to pay out $4, so I'm going to make $6. Right? Does
So
that
you're
make
going to
sense?
pay the other company $4.
$4.
You're
Right.
gonna
I'm
take
pay
home-
Southern $400.
Okay.
So that means that the new guy has to be willing to work a little cheaper.
He has to be willing to work cheaper, and he has to go get the job. I'm going to tell you, I had this talk with Alvin, and I told him, I said, brother, I'm going to give you the shit jobs. If you want to join us and be in our clan, right, in our group, which we have a good majority of people that work with us, you know what I mean?
Well, we've also kicked a lot of people out too.
Yeah, we've kicked a lot of idiots out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really. It's they get comfortable.
Yeah, they get way
That's
too
what it is.
comfortable.
They get
Right.
comfortable. They start not showing up on jobs, or they start getting
Oh,
stingy.
they start declining jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you an idiot that was out there.
'Cause
It's
they're-
Fred. Fred from DFW North, right?
Yeah.
Was giving him jobs. Just a
Oh,
complete,
no.
just a complete
Oh,
idiot.
no.
Complete idiot. First of all,
Oh,
doesn't answer the
no.
phone.
Hey, me and you, Fred.
Yeah. Doesn't answer
We're
the
cool.
phone, doesn't do the jobs that I give him. What the hell's he doing? What's he
Yeah.
doing? Go work at U-Haul. Oh, my bad. You do work at U-Haul.
Oh
What is he doing? Right? What's Fred gonna do? I'm probably never gonna see this guy ever again. But he's in the DFW area. And I just don't. And if he thinks, I want to say this really expressive. If he thinks ever in his mentally mind of stupidity and doing bad reviews for other companies, which he gave you one, and he also gave Jonathan Alvarado of Junk Quest.
Junk Quest.
Don't get me started on him, but I'm going to tell you, if he thinks he's gaining ground in the junk removal world, first you got to pass up Orson. Orson averages 4 or 5 jobs daily. Then he's got to catch Madi, who it's just impossible to catch.
No, yeah,
Maddie's impossible to catch.
Yeah. He's got this,
and then you have
locked
me,
down.
which is Fred. I'm going to tell you, just give up, brother. Don't start the race if you're not ready to get your ass kicked. Just don't be in it. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Fred, what happens with a company like him, right? And I'm going to lay it out to him. If he makes $500, he's going, man, I bet I'm beating DFW Junk Guys. I know I made $500.
I don't think he's even beating our second subcontractor.
Yeah.
Like our second inline subcontractor.
He is absolutely not part of our group anymore just because of the things that he's done in the past. The ignoring of the calls, the bad reviews that he gave his own fellow junk removal companies.
What it is it's the fact of that he was one of us.
Yeah, he was.
He was one of us. He got comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
He felt like he could take it on his own. I mean, Orson kind of did the same thing. He did his own. We tried to bring him in on Junk Guys. He was like, but he didn't go off and leave.
No, he stayed with us.
Well, I feel like it's also the way you do it. You know? I feel like with Fred, what happened is, I know him the most from our weekly meetings or Tuesday meetings. Mm-hmm. I feel like he just, he was like a sponge. He just got all the info he possibly could. He learned how to make a website from you. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as he got that info, he just...
Yeah, I think that works great.
I'm going to tell you, Fred is a one-man show who will never grow his business into anything. And I express you the feelings that I have for you, Fred. You will never catch me. You will never catch Orson. You will never catch Madi. Hell, I don't even think you're catching Lionheart, which is in his area. The doubt and the idea that you ever will, brother, do not have. It's an embarrassment. I want to laugh about that, but there is no chance in the world that this guy will have a junk removal service in the next 5 years and be doing this. Can you imagine? I've been doing this 17 years. Do you think, honestly, he's going to be doing junk removal for 10 years? Bro, don't even think about that, bro. Don't even think about that. The common sense is...
It's tough, man. And you can't...
It's very difficult.
It's like anything you do, you have to have a team.
You have to be.
That's why there's jobs.
You gotta have a good relationship.
You can't do everything yourself.
I worked with Fred. And Fred did come out and help me. He was a hard ass worker. He did help me do 3 hot tubs in one day, and then he worked with me another time.
Damn.
And we killed these hot tubs, and he didn't ask for pay. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, Fred, for that. He didn't ask for pay. I was training him. I was kind of working with him, and then in repayment, I helped him build his website. He came over to my house. I showed him how to do things, blah, blah, blah. He came to the summit. He gave me $150 to let a little boy run around, which his cute kid was awesome. And
they're like twins.
The fact was this.
They look the same, bro.
Is that I was willing to work with him more, but then when I give him jobs, he wasn't answering the phone. Then months later, I hear that he gives people bad reviews, gave Madi a bad review. How many other people do you think he gave a bad? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Once you commit to give a bad review, you not only do it once, you do it multiple times.
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't get caught the first time. Jonathan Alvarado decided to catch this fool and put him in Front Street, and he got busted. But you don't know if he gave anybody else in the area bad reviews. But I'm pretty sure he did. I'm going to go out and put my life on that he did.
Can I say something really quick that bothered me a lot about the review situation? So he got caught leaving these bad reviews, right? He got caught by Jonathan, put on full blast, and everyone in the comments collectively agreed, hey, this isn't a guy we want as part of our group on Facebook, right? He got kicked out of the groups and everything else. He actually deactivated his profile or something like that, right?
Then he came back.
Dude waited 2 or 3 days. Everyone welcomed him with open arms.
It doesn't make no sense.
What kind of community do we have?
It doesn't make any sense.
I feel like the owners of these junk removal groups, Matt Fitch, Andrew, Sonoma, why didn't they do anything about that? That
I don't know.
that really
It's
bothered
literally
me.
was a slap on the wrist for
That
something that
really
can
bothered me.
ruin somebody's
Yeah,
business.
there's
You
no
know,
what's that word? There's no
repercussions.
repercussions.
Yeah,
There's no one kind of
it was a
doing
slap
the
on the
admin
wrist.
work. It was a slap in the
It
wrist.
literally was. It
Yeah,
looked like he went on vacation and
yeah.
came back, and everyone was
After the
like, "What's
fire
up,
was
What was
bro?"
his
gone, yeah.
excuse? Because he got had it. What was the excuse of Facebook? What was it, brother?
I don't
I
even
didn't even
Oh,
remember.
it
see
was
it.
shit. It was bullshit. Oh, Facebook banned me. No, motherfucker.
Oh
Facebook
yeah, he
didn't
did.
ban you.
He
The
did say
base,
Facebook
Facebook
banned him.
does not ban you, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't do that unless you do something racist, unless you put naked pictures or something crazy like that. You're saying some hate stuff. And Fred does
Yeah.
not do that, okay?
Hey,
What he did, got embarrassed. He got busted. He
yeah.
got embarrassed. He was getting bad flack.
then
And
he
then he
just
comes back, and what does he do? He lies straight to your fucking face, lies to your face and everybody in the community of faith. Fuck you, Fred. You won't last in
Yeah.
this business. Go fuck yourself.
Do you think he paid off the owners of the Facebook groups
No,
to keep
definitely
him
not.
in?
He
I
doesn't make
don't.
that much money.
I don't think.
But
make
then
it
why
work.
would they bring him back in? He got kicked out of the groups.
I don't know, but that's pretty soft. It's
Yeah.
soft.
He got kicked out of the Facebook groups and then they let him back in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I don't
soft.
understand that.
It doesn't make any sense.
And none of the owners of the groups even made a statement or anything as to why. They just kind of
Well, I
pretended
asked Matt Fitch about it.
nothing
I
happened.
did
What
ask
did
Matt
he say?
Fitch. He just circled around it.
I feel like he got paid off. I feel like Fred paid these people off.
Yeah.
Maybe he had to pull
Let
some
me ask you a
overtime at
question.
U-Haul.
How did Fred pay him off if Fred doesn't have money for a trailer, bro?
That is true.
Okay. That's
He
a
does
big
got a
guy.
point. He
Listen,
is onto something.
Listen, when I do these things and these talks and I'm controversial about it, I'm going to tell it just like it is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to back off and sugarcoat shit. I'm just not going to sugarcoat shit. I watched this video the other day. This guy says, me and my 3-man crew with 3 trucks went out and did 9 jobs today. 9 jobs? Wait. Each truck did 9 jobs? So I look at the video more. They did 9 jobs, 3 trucks, 3 employees, and 1 owner sitting at home. Once you look at my videos, I do 9 jobs almost every other day by myself. What? Their best day is probably my slowest day.
Yeah.
Period. And I'm sorry, if you know who I'm talking about, don't have any doubts about that. Ask Fred and stupidity. Because he's thinking the same thing. Oh, Ricardo. No, it's common sense, bro. It's common sense. Period, flat. Their busiest day is my slowest day.
What do you think? Let me ask you this. Back to the Fred thing. What would it take for him to be cool with you?
Pick up the phone and call me and fix this shit with your website. With your little review that he gave him.
Yeah.
I'm not oblivious to know that Fred gave you that. I guarantee he gave you that. And he probably hid it and shit like that, but he gave you that review. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't doubt it. He's a shady-ass motherfucker who went and gave us a bad review on our junkyard haunted house. Would he steep to that low?
Yeah.
Would he steep to that low? Yes or no? Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, and you know what, Orson, I'm not going to bring you on this because you're a really nice guy, and I don't let you cuss and stuff, you know. And I respect you, and you know you're a really good guy. Orson's a good guy. I'm a bad guy.
Yeah.
Period. Flat.
Yeah.
I'm the one that speaks the mind. But I don't want you to point at you and make you agree with me. But I'm going to tell you, he is that type of person to do that kind of shit to give me a bad review on Facebook. After I nurtured this motherfucker, after I brought him up, taught him how to build a website, taught him how to do things, and then he goes and gives bad reviews. It's so frustrating. In 17 years, not once have I thought of giving someone a bad review. You know why? You want to know why? Because they're looking at me in the rearview mirror, bro. I'm looking at them in the rearview mirror. That's why. Why would I hurt another business, a competitor of mine, when I'm the only one helping those people?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to put it right here. I got about $200 in my pocket right now, right? You name me, Orson, one other company in the United States, that you too, I'll give you $200. Maybe we'll just separate it. You name me one company in the U.S. right now that has helped out in one job, one big hoarder house, 5 other companies. Now take your time. Take your time. 5 other companies that they've hired, because we had 6 the other day. And
Yeah.
I'm really narrowing down to 5.
Yeah.
Tell me who's done that. And you think Fred is going to be up to my level? And fuck you, money, bro. Bro, come on. It's just common sense. Why doesn't people in California do stuff like that? Because the culture is totally different. We're in Texas. We're Texans. We shake hands for $5,000. And we do things like that.
Yeah.
It's so unrealistic, bro. It's so unrealistic where other people are in this whole world. It's unrealistic how junk removal and the ignorance and the envy, the jealousy that is out there, that they can't help out their fellow junk removal company. Look at Jonathan Alvarado. Let's take somebody like Jonathan Alvarado, okay? Jonathan's in our area.
Yeah.
He's a local kid, a young cat sitting out there. He gave me a bad review. I caught him on the review. I called him up and I say, hey, bro, what's up? Hey, Ricardo, I'm sorry, man. I respect you, blah, blah, blah. I'll take it off, blah, blah. You've already broken our relationship. I don't want to be your friend anymore. But what does he do? He posts shit on your face before. He said negative stuff about you.
Yeah, I didn't even know the guy.
And he's saying negative stuff about me. He makes fun of our $45 fridges all the time. That's James.
We eat them up, dude.
And I'm like,
$45 a fridge, dude, is gas. You know?
and then he
For the
makes
whole
fun
week.
of us. Why? What have I done to Jonathan other than accept his ignorance in a bad review? What have I done to Jonathan? Tell me what I've done to Jonathan to make him hate me so much.
I don't know. I think we're just.
jealousy.
I think they're jealous. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
jealousy.
Dude, he's
that's-
Mexican. I'm Mexican. You would think we respect each other. He's a fucking wetback is what he is. Is what he is, bro. Period. Flat,
We're gonna
bro.
have to cut that.
We're gonna have to cut that out. Great.
The thing is like, why would he do that to us? We're supposed to be
we're
like
leaving it in.
companions and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what's funny
This is
about
raw,
this?
dude. We're
I
leaving
would
it
have
in.
hired
you know?
Jonathan on plenty of jobs if you would just ask. And Jonathan, if you think I don't know you're making 2-3 jobs daily, which is really cute. I mean, I remember I had my first cigarette too. But I'm going to tell you, if you think
Dude, you are going
God,
off.
this
well,
guy
it's
is-
people that frustrate me.
You're
He's
going
pissed
off.
tonight, dude.
You know, and
Godly.
it's just frustrating. I mean, look at Jonathan in his little small truck and in his trailer and stuff.
Hey, man, they're doing business. Who cares, you know?
You know, that's dude. I'm doing the same. Leave me alone, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
me grow my business. You know what I mean? I have never heard of Junk Quest and Jonathan Alvarado. Please visit his website, guys. He needs all the help he can. I think it's junkquest.com, right?
Well, you
I
know,
don't
he
know what it is.
doesn't use his website to get jobs.
No, I
No,
do
he does
see him
the
on
yard
Nextdoor
signs.
app like a mug.
Yeah,
bro.
he does
I mean, he's in
Nextdoor
there
and he
posting
does,
Bobcat videos and shit.
Yeah, and
you know?
he leaves signs all over the neighborhood.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
does.
does.
He
and
actually said he spent about $20,000 last year on yard signs.
On yard signs?
Really?
Well, I
geez.
got about at least $8,000 of them in my truck.
I got like $4,000.
Because he leaves them out on one. Hey, bro,
Golly.
I'm in your area, by the way, and if you want your signs back,
Yeah, dude.
Right
just ask me. I'll give you 150. So
Yeah.
what do we got? Like 250?
I don't know.
signs?
We got a lot.
We got them.
So I got a question for you guys.
Maybe
It's
next
illegal to do it.
podcast.
hey, I
Maybe
got a
next
quick
podcast
question.
we'll have a background of
So
them,
is stealing yard signs equivalent
That's free
to leaving
game.
a bad review?
no,
Okay,
it's
well,
free game.
I do
What's
think
the difference?
No.
here's the difference is, when I tell Maddie to pick them up and I pick them up, and we only pick up.
I've never
his
picked
signs.
one up.
I
by
only
the
pick
way.
them up if they're in my area.
I have not ever picked one.
I
up.
picked up DTX too.
That's messed up, bro. That is
I
messed
told
up.
him about
I
that shit.
did.
That
I
is
picked up.
messed
Okay,
up.
but dude, the sign was inside the neighborhood, and the house that I was at was 2 houses over. So I
Man.
was like, well, if I can throw a ball and hit it, I'm gonna go pick it up. You know,
I will tell
just
you,
because
it's
I'm already
wrong.
there.
It is wrong to pick up competitor signs. It is
Yeah.
wrong, 100%. It is wrong. I'm trying to help these people achieve a goal to get them grow their business, especially if the young cats. But once you burn me, I will try to put you away. I will try to.
I think it's the equivalent as you talking shit on social media.
So you don't think it's the equivalent to like a review? Or
No.
and that's-
A review is something people that a yard sign. Okay, somebody's gonna go on Google.
Yeah.
They're more likely to call you than a damn yard sign.
definitely 100%.
Okay,
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
So a bad review that's gonna stick there for years.
Yeah.
That sign,
Yeah.
this is gonna. The wind might take it.
Yeah.
A storm might take it.
The
That
city,
review ain't
yeah.
nothing coming down from that review except for that Google account.
And-
You know,
and
you can
it's-
report these damn reviews all you want. They don't go down.
Yeah.
They're just not.
and
so
and
I don't
it-
think it's
And
equivalent.
it's not just me and you picking up the signs that he puts out there. I mean, we got other people that do it for us that help us out.
Yeah.
We know who And I'm not going to point out there, but we have people that I'd say,
I-
hey, if you see that sign, I'll pay you for each sign you pick up.
Yeah.
And we have multiple groups. So he's putting signs around here in Frisco. He's wasting his money, bro.
Yeah.
Just save your money, bro. Once you burn me and you scorn me,
I
and
don't
you
know.
make
How much do
fun-
the signs run?
I don't
About
even know.
$4 a sign.
Really?
Oh, good.
I
You
will
son
say
of a bitch.
1-800 drunk got caught picking up signs once. Remember? You actually made a video about
Yeah, I
that.
did make a video about it. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. Hey,
I think
you know
it's
what?
free game, dude.
It's free game.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know if I agree with you.
you're
guys
right.
on
You
that.
don't have yard signs.
Yeah, you don't
No,
have-
but that doesn't. What? That doesn't
You think it's as
matter.
bad as a Google review?
I think it's pretty bad.
No,
I don't think so.
No way. No way.
I
No way.
feel like the thing is that there's different mediums to get jobs, right? So you got your website,
Yeah.
you got YouTube videos, you got TikTok videos, you got just ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, you got yard signs, things like that. So like if one guy is just pushing yard signs, he's not messing with y'all's business whatsoever.
No, of course
Y'all
not.
don't get
And-
business
and-
off of yard
and-
signs because you don't
Yeah,
use
here's
them.
what's funny about it.
Okay, but when
So
I
why
pick up a
mess
yard
with
sign,
him?
it's outside my fucking neighborhood. Does that make a difference?
I mean, does it?
well, let me put a yard sign in front of your apartment complexes. Yeah, you like that shit. Yeah,
I mean,
you're gonna
come
pick it
on,
up.
I
dude.
don't know.
Yeah,
That would piss you off.
That would
It would
you
piss me
Okay,
off.
if I go out of my neighborhood, I take a right, and then I take a left, and then another right, and there's a fucking yard sign. It's not mine outside of my neighborhood. That's on Google
Yeah.
with the address. That's
I
fucked
don't
up.
know.
So here's the thing
I
about
don't
it.
know
is-
about that.
And I'll tell you this, Orson.
That's like going outside of McDonald's and putting a damn Starbucks sign.
if I only pick up anybody's signs, it's Junk Quest signs. I do. I will tell you that. I'll pick up their signs.
don't
I
know.
will
I've
say
I'll
he
do
does.
it relentless.
He does got a
I
good
have
looking
been
sign,
in the
and I
truck
don't like
with you
how it looks.
before.
So.
Yeah, I only pick up his. But
I don't
again,
know.
I can show you James B&G junk removal. He sent me a post just the other day about how much he hates me and how much he doesn't like my business. And
You know, I think we use this podcast to come squash the beef. you know?
yeah, it's up to
I
Would
think
you guys
and we
be
have-
willing to have Jonathan on?
I'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
willing to
dude,
have
I don't
anybody
care.
on. Honestly, I think this is.
He almost came to the pickleball night. He
he
almost
knew
came
he
out.
wasn't coming
Jonathan?
out.
Yeah.
No,
Really?
he wasn't.
He
coming
said
out.
he was
honestly, this is a
interested.
form of entertainment,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's anything that we do. Yeah, it's business, but at the end of the day, it's entertainment.
I have a text right here, and he just says stupid stuff, and it was recently James B&G, who's part of our crew,
Yeah.
and he smashes James B&G on this thing, and he makes fun of James B&G for picking up yard signs. Here's another one right here. I mean, right here, look, it's right there. Him talking about Tyler Abbott. Oh, Jonathan Alvarado. Those $45 loads, all in serious. And one day, them are going to cause an ass just to feed their crack addiction.
You know, I will say.
So who is this speaking right here? Who is that? Say the name.
That is Jonathan.
So our crack addiction, Jonathan. Let me tell you something, brother. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother.
Look him in the eyes on the camera. He's looking at you.
Oh, where's he at?
He's right
Oh,
there
yeah,
in the camera.
Right there.
Jonathan, the day that you think that you have $30,000 in the bank, which you do not have, I will double it. I will double it to show you who is king in this industry. You don't poke the lion. Is it
Poke the
lion?
bear.
Poke the bear.
Yeah, you don't poke the bear
Oh,
when you're a koala bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're a koala,
God,
and you, Bo, you're a koala. Okay, so
This
don't
is one
fuck with-
hell of
But
a
here he is again.
podcast today.
Oh, whoa, here it is again. Tyler and him are getting up. Who this Tyler Abbott is? Probably nobody. Abbott's junk removal. This is right. This is it. Ricardo's insurance will cover it, right? Tyler Abbott says, "Oh, he ain't got no insurance." I mean, Jonathan says, "Oh, he ain't got no insurance." All right, brother. And you think I'm not gonna pick up the signs?
Why do you think
And
they?
you think
why do
I'm not gonna pick up a sign after he insults me like that and shit like that? Puts it out there on Facebook.
I just don't get the point of it. You know, why stir the pot?
Why?
Why
It's
can't we all
the
just go?
Keyboard warriors.
Why can't we just go? I know it's part of business, but why can't we all just go around and just run our jobs?
3 words: envy, ego, jealousy. That's it.
Yeah, I would
That's it.
say that.
That's it, man. Yeah, to be honest with you, that's
Yeah.
it right there. I'll give him free tickets for him and his wife or his girlfriend to the haunted house, just to reflect that I don't really care.
I mean,
I
we
don't
don't
know.
care. I mean, we're talking about it. We say we don't care, but it doesn't affect our business.
Not one bit.
At
Man.
Yeah,
the
that's
end
the
of the
thing
day.
is it doesn't affect you.
It
one
doesn't.
bit.
But it's like it's just there. You know,
Yeah.
it's a convenience. If
How
if it's gonna give me some exercise to jump out of my truck, take a couple steps, and pick up a sign, I'm gonna do it. It's for my health.
So this is
I
what's
me
funny
personally,
about
I
it.
don't know if I agree with
Some
that.
company like
Orson's too nice.
he's too just too nice.
Well,
too
it's,
nice.
it's not
It's okay,
that.
but
It's
I
that.
said that
like,
earlier.
Orson, you're too nice.
You're too nice.
You're not gonna
It's a
get
cutthroat
out.
fucking business, bro. We're
It's like a
cutthroat.
girl.
But
If a
yeah,
girl's
it's a cutthroat business, but like you don't have to go to that length.
Let me
just
ask
to,
you a
like,
question.
for
How long
what?
you been doing this, Orson?
11 months.
And how many jobs Jonathan Alvarado gave you? No, never mind. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. How many other jobs has the whole world gave you that I've gave you? How many jobs has everybody else gave you in money? Just think about that.
I'd
How
say
many?
about like 30 to 40.
30 to 40 jobs that you've gotten
Yeah.
from everybody else?
Like maybe one every like week and a half.
One every week and a half. So
Yeah.
you've been doing this for a year. So the 52 weeks. So now we're at
Yeah, so,
24
like-
weeks. So you average one
No,
job
that's
from
one every other week.
one every other way. It's 24 weeks.
No, one every like week, one every 10
There's 52
days.
weeks out of the year.
One every 10 days.
One every
Wouldn't
10
that be
days. So
26?
that's even worse number.
36.
26.
That's 36. There's 365 days
In a
year.
month, how many jobs does Carlos give you? That's the only person that gives
Carlos?
you jobs.
I'd say 3.
3. Okay, 3, because you don't get jobs from anyone else, Carlos.
Yeah, I do.
From who?
Lionheart's given me jobs before.
How many jobs has he given you?
He's given me about.
I'm going to
4
tell you
to
this.
5?
Combine all
4
their
or
jobs that they
5?
give you in 1 month. Orson, you're saying 36 jobs, probably
Yeah.
the whole year. 36 jobs. And how many jobs have I given you in 1 month? How many jobs have I given you throughout the whole thing that you've been working with me?
I'd say lately maybe like 3 a month. Lately, when
Right.
I started, maybe you were giving me like 20 a month,
Okay.
30 a month.
Okay. So just that first month almost outdoes what everything else does in a whole
Yeah.
year. Okay.
I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many jobs has Jonathan gave you?
0.
None.
0. Yeah.
None, because a person like him will never grow his business as big as my business is, and our business is, Maddie. And the idea that he has in his mindset where he's mentally like that, is wrong. It's just hate on this. I'm up here trying to help out James B&G. I'm up here helping TNT Junk Removal. I'm helping Jamon. I'm helping you. I'm helping Maddie. I'm helping all of them to grow a business. Because I will tell you this, people look at it quick money right now. I look at money 10 years down the road, 5 years. I know that we are not a name brand. We are not an industry that relies on junk removal. People do not know that we exist. We're low man on the totem pole. Easily, we're low man on the totem pole. And the more junk removal companies out there, and the more that fold, because that's what tend to happen, the more that customers, people that are commercial or household will understand what we do. And that's why I encourage people to start junk removal businesses, because long term, it's just going to help me out. Most of the time, they can't even hang with us anyway. You know that.
Well, they're great subcontractors.
They're great subcontractors.
Yeah, we use them
For
like
right now.
roaches.
Well, you know James B&G and Southern. You know how that's going to turn out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's common sense in that. Yeah, great guys, great Canadians and stuff like that. But I don't think this is going to be a business that they're going to be in the next 7-8 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for those 7-8 years, they'll encourage and bring more business to us.
Yeah.
You know? And long term, it'll help us up. you
Yeah.
know?
Because they're spreading the word about junk removal to the community.
There
And
you
more
go.
people know what junk removal is because of those guys.
In reality, I've been doing this 18 years next week.
It's a
Go.
long time.
There's one person that I know that's been doing it longer than I have. Denise Sparks.
Yeah.
How many of those people will last 10 years? Fuck that. 5 years. Think about that.
What do you think puts them out of business? Do you think it's like the physical part of it? You know,
No.
the hard work?
No, the
what
hard
do you
work.
think puts them out of business?
The hard work.
The hard work?
They're not willing to put in.
How do you
Easily.
feel about those guys that like say hire 2 people to just run the truck for them?
They'll fold. Yeah, they'll fold.
It just gets too expensive, right?
Yeah. I mean, look at Andrew from Junk Jedi. He didn't want to do it no more. He sold his business, and he does autopilot or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, autopilot now. He's out of the business. He had a successful junk removal business. Andrew, forgive me for what I say. When you have a successful business, you stay in business. Is that true or no?
Yeah, it's true.
Right. Okay. When you have a successful business, you stay in that business. When your business is bad, you try to sell that business. That's common sense. That's just basic common sense. That's easy. I want you to think about that, guy. People sitting at home watching this video. You know why Microsoft doesn't sell out? Do you know why Facebook didn't sell to Microsoft like 1990? Facebook was really small. It was worth like $10 billion. And then Microsoft tried to buy it, offered them $20 billion.
Yeah.
You know why? Because Facebook was growing. Facebook was a viable business. And he knew one time that it'd turn into a $1.25 trillion. I said $1 trillion business.
I mean, that only makes sense. Why would you sell a business that's successful?
Well, I think that he saw an opportunity to make even more money doing something else. I mean, junk removal people are very gullible. They're very, very gullible. Andrew started junk removal because he ran out of money because of COVID or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So for some reason, one way or another, he ran out of money. He ran up credit card, something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the details.
Good
but he
friend,
ran-
great guy.
Yeah, he's really cool. He ran out of money, so he looked into ways to make money fast. He found out about junk removal, probably through your videos,
Mhm.
and he started it, and he made money. But he needed to spend money to make more. So he started buying Google ads and making more money
Yeah.
and more money. But I feel like throughout that journey, that 1 year he was in business, he met a lot of people in the community and realized that we're not that smart. He realized that these people are kind of dumb. And so
I've always said that.
yeah, he realized the junk removal people are just not the brightest.
What do you mean
he
by that?
found what do I mean by that?
Yeah.
They'll spend money on anything.
Anything.
They will buy anything. And Andrew,
Well, because they
I
make so
always
much
said-
money, or are they just
no, because
not
they just
financially?
they're not financially smart. I feel
Okay.
like Andrew. I wish I was Andrew's friend. I think Andrew is a really badass guy, really cool. But I really would not trust him like in business personally, because I feel like he's just that kind of guy that's like cutthroat.
So
You know,
I'm gonna do.
you know
this-
what I'm saying, because we've talked
yeah,
about this.
We didn't. I'm gonna do this on a large scale, Maddie, so you can understand what
Okay.
we're talking
Yeah.
about. How dumb people are. In 2001, the U.S. government gave out EIDL loans and PPPL loans, Paycheck Protection Program loans,
Yeah.
and economic disaster loans. They gave away free money to everybody. The money was gone. In less than 2 years, everybody's pockets were empty.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you why. 92% of the American people could not pay those loans back. 92% of those people
Mm-hmm.
that took those loans that could not pay it back.
Hmm.
That's how bad we are with money.
Yeah.
You give most of these companies $1 million, and they're done with that $1 million in 2 years. They're done with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're bad with money, you're always just going to be bad with money.
Yeah.
And again, common sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Junk
if you're bad
removal will
with
not
money-
save you.
If
I
you're
brought-
bad with money, you're just bad.
I pulled up a statistic real quick.
Okay.
I want to see your guys. So you mentioned, why would he sell his company, stuff like that, right? So he sold his company for $250,000, $250K.
Mhm.
He said that was about his profit the first year after the Google ads, after everything. So 1 year of hard work, because junk removal was not easy. 1 year of hard work, he made $250,000, right? I don't know how hard work it is to develop an app or anything like that, but I feel like it's less work than the junk removal,
Right.
right? So Andrew, a couple months ago, launched an investor program
Okay.
into his CRM autopilot,
Right.
so he could invest in his company, right? So how much money do you think that he got the junk removal guys to invest in it?
I don't know.
Maddie, how much do you think he got people to invest in it?
Well, invest what?
Into his app, into
Autopilot.
autopilot.
$4,000?
You think at 4,000 that, like, in total, the junk removal
I don't
community,
know.
how much
$10,000,
money did
$50,000.
they invest in it?
Piss all.
Nah, dude, come on.
Really?
$20,000. I don't know.
50 G's?
More than 50 G's.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And you ask
How much money you guys?
How
100
dumb
G's.
can American people get?
150 G's. 200 G's.
$226,741.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And he still has 32 days left
Of what?
of the fundraiser.
For autopilot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just robbed all those companies.
They're gullible, dude. These people are so stupid.
All right, guys.
So look,
what we're gonna do by
look
the
at
next
what-
podcast, we're gonna have. He's gonna go. We're gonna go break your leg or
Yeah.
something.
so
we're gonna go
this-
start a fundraiser. to pay for your medical,
So
and let's just go
Andrew
buy a bunch of Lambos.
randomly fell on junk removal. Andrew's a great business person, I feel like. You know, he's
I mean,
a really good business guy.
that's hell of a
He
business there.
fell into junk removal. He did it. He realized how stupid we are. And he's like, instead of selling junk removal to people, I'm going to sell the idea of a software that hasn't even fully come out yet to all these guys I know.
It's not out yet?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I haven't seen it. So I feel like he gave that idea to all these people. There's 30,000 people in some of these Facebook groups, and he sold it to them. He made $250,000. Like, that's, bro.
That if that's not a business,
Game
I
is
don't know
game,
if
dude.
that's-
You
yeah,
can't even hate.
you gotta
on it.
respect
I
it.
gotta respect
You
it.
gotta
know?
respect it.
So I feel like
I mean-
that's why he closed, because he found a better opportunity.
I mean, you gotta
Okay,
respect
you were
it.
talking about closing because of your haunted house.
Yeah.
If I came up with something easier, I would quit too. Junk removal, I feel like, is a stepping stone
Yeah.
into something better.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
That's why I asked you, why would somebody quit? I can't see myself doing this for 10 years. This is hard work.
It's hard work. It is hard
You
work.
know, I wake up so early sometimes to go to the landfill. I bust my ass every day working these jobs by myself. I mean, I want to find a way
Yeah,
to
you,
use this as a
first
stepping
of all,
stone.
don't talk like that. You've been doing it for 1 year.
Yeah.
I didn't start talking to like him right now, what he's saying, until like my 10th year.
Well, I feel like I'm kind of like Andrew in that way, where I just want to, like, as soon as I find an opportunity, I'm going to grab it.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the only way you're going to succeed.
You want to grab some land, don't you?
Oh, I want to grab some land real bad, dude. I've been researching. We
Have you
went
really?
out. Yeah, dude. As soon as we left, dude, that night in
You
bed,
got
bro.
hitched.
I got home at like 10:30 that night, and we went. You owned some land in Azel,
Yeah.
so me and Maddie went and helped him clear some of the land because it was like a forest. So we were chainsawing it down for hours, from like 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. I think we were
Mhm.
going, you know. And I got home that night and I started looking up land.
Where at?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
I found some in Oklahoma, found some in Forney. Azel is so expensive.
So expensive.
But
It's,
Forney was good. Alvarado is cheap, dude.
I told you.
Alvarado?
Alvarado is
Really?
cheap.
You find something in Alvarado, and you ask me, and I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. I like Alvarado. I can put a haunted house out there and a farm, and I put everything out
I
there.
gotta sell some CRM. $250,000 can buy a couple of acres, no
Mhm.
problem.
You'll find something.
I think these
Dude.
motherfuckers just make too much money, and they're just like, fuck it, you know?
No, I think that they're not making enough, and they think they can just throw money into the fire to make more.
I mean, that is just stupidity.
But they do it.
That's
They
why they all
do it.
fucking closed down.
Yeah.
They get.
I mean, I
into
saw
too
one on.
much debt.
I was going on Facebook Marketplace looking for a generator today for the land out there. Put on my truck, and I see fucking
What do you
so
want
and
a
so.
generator for?
Just put it on the truck,
But for what?
Yeah,
What do you
just-
want to power?
just to fucking look sick on the flatbed, and that's probably being stupid with my money. But
That's why we
but
go out
but
of
look at our
business.
set, right?
Yeah, look at
And,
our setup here.
But yeah, I was going through Facebook Marketplace and I saw 3 junk removal companies, truck and trailer, for like piss all. I mean, it was like 20 grand for a $13,000 trailer and a truck that's probably worth like 15, and
They just need to get.
they're
out
just
of
getting
it,
out of it.
out of the
which-
payment.
I guess I don't know. I honestly, I'm not surprised we don't see more of it.
Story of my life.
You know?
I've seen it happen every year.
Yeah, he does.
Well-
I haven't seen it as much as he has. That's why it was like a shock to me. But seeing 3 of them,
I see it every year.
And-
even when the economy was good, I saw it.
both
Yeah.
saying like just listed. I mean, that's pretty nuts. You
I
know?
feel like it's kind of predatory the way this. It doesn't work like this in Poland, by the way, in Europe. So it's a lot harder in Europe to buy something with credit. You know, here we went to a dumpster conference.
Ooh, yeah.
And the main thing I saw, I went in there. I talked with every single vendor. you know?
crystal clean.
I got
but dumpsters.
Yeah,
I ate all the
got
food.
every hat. I got every free thing that they were giving out. I
Mm.
talked to everybody, and every time I talked with them, I told them, "Hey, look, I got god awful credit.
But you don't.
but I don't. I have a really good
Yeah.
credit
So
score.
we had a plan. We talked.
we
about that
had a
earlier.
plan. I
said,
wanted to
"Go
see
tell everybody you have bad credit and then see what they say. See how
exactly. So
easy
I
it is
went
to
in
get
there
credit.
and I told them, "Hey, man, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got piss poor credit. I'm
Give me
doing
a
junk
Hellcat.
removal right now. Hey, I want to start this dumpster thing, but I know I need a truck. Can you help me?" And they were like,
Oh yeah, we'll make it happen.
"We'll make it
Listen,
happen."
it's not a big deal. What we can do, we can move stuff around. Do you have receipts? Do you have where you gone to people's houses? Do you have checks?
You know what they told me to do? They told me, "Hey, look, man, do you got $1,000 like cash?" And I was like, "I can pull together $1,000. I can borrow it from my buddy." And they were like, "Do this: deposit it into your bank, withdraw it, wait 3 days, deposit it again, wait a couple days, deposit it again."
So it looks
And
like
they're
there's
like, "So it looks like you're making money." And they're like, "In 30 days, dude, I'll get you approved for that F550 that's worth 100K." Can you believe that's an
Predatory,
actual
man.
thing that they told me to do?
Does
A
that fucking
company,
work?
bro.
I have no idea.
That does not work.
It worked. I guess that's how they told me to do it.
You remember the day we bought our
No
Corvette?
fucking way our economy is that stupid.
You remember the day we bought
Well,
our
no, that
Corvette?
guy was a fucking pure idiot.
But
That
what
guy,
I'm
how the fuck do you
Hey.
sell a $70,000 fucking Corvette and don't even?
no,
You're
but,
gonna sell somebody a fucking
but
car
guys, what I'm trying to
that
get
doesn't
at,
hand you a driver's license.
what I'm trying to get at is like these kids, these 18-year-olds, they're on YouTube. They see you. They see all the other YouTube guys that do junk removal. They think you're, because we post videos that say I made $1,000 a day, right? So they're like, okay, I can make $1,000 a day. In my mind, they're like, that's $365,000 a year. And they're like, I just need a truck and a trailer. So they go to a dealer, they get approved for a brand new truck at 30% APR. And then they're like, all right, I got a truck. Now I need a trailer. They can't get approved for the trailer through regular financing because they just bought a truck. So they do the rent to own thing. That's like,
or U-Haul.
or U-Haul. That's like $500 a month for the next 10 years. And then they realize it's not as easy as these guys made it seem.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they got
Well, that's just pure
1,500,
common
2,000.
sense. That's like,
But they don't have common sense.
I know, that's pretty bad.
And
mean,
our
what a
schools,
society we live in.
they don't teach us that in school. They
No,
don't teach us
it's-
common sense. And the parents nowadays of these kids,
You know why?
they
Because
don't
they didn't go to
care.
college. That's why they did that.
Well, even
know?
if you are in college,
Yeah.
you just go to parties and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's the
You know?
American dream, right?
Mhm.
The American
fucking
dream is
Go to
set,
all
you know?
college, come out with $120,000 in debt, and then I mean,
That's the
literally
American
how the
dream.
economy is in America. This country only grows in debt.
Yeah.
That's how this.
But that's a big problem.
It's like, I mean, the U.S. is literally a company that feeds and runs off of debt,
yeah.
and that's how, because everybody else is
Fraud.
in debt.
Fraud too.
Yeah.
That's how
I
everyone
will
is
say
in
in
debt.
Europe and Poland, debt is frowned upon.
Yeah.
You don't
heard
want to
about that.
have debt.
China too.
China too, a lot of these countries, it doesn't work that way where you can just get a credit.
Yeah.
I have cards with no limit on it. I could go and buy a Ferrari tomorrow.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I can make the payment.
Corvette.
A Corvette.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too easy. I feel like if these kids had to save up their money to buy these trailers and trucks, they'd be a lot smarter about it.
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
don't
awesome.
think there'd be more opportunity that way.
What do you mean?
That's why fucking people come to America, because we can get away with shit like that.
Yeah.
You can only get away with shit like that in America. That's why we have people jumping borders and shit.
Not
They can't-
anymore.
I mean, yeah, not anymore, but that's why that's the American dream. Is to live in fucking debt.
You think they're jumping borders to get in because
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
can get
fuck
approved
yeah.
for a
Yeah,
credit
fuck
card?
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
You haven't heard the people that buy cars here and get them over the line?
Yeah, they.
Well, yeah, I used to work at a car dealership. I
Yeah.
know.
But
about
that's the
that.
same damn thing. That's why they come over here.
Cartel.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, I know.
That's why they come over.
Buying
That's
here.
why. That's why that's a thing
Take
here.
'em back over
America
there.
lives in debt. Without our shit credit, we probably wouldn't be where we are.
Yeah, we have the worst credit rating in the world.
Yeah, that's probably. I mean, that's why people look at us and they're just, or
Don't talk
they
about
they look at
education.
they look
We're
at
like
any videos where they go on podcasts
72.
and they go
Yeah.
and look at anything and they see it and they're like, oh, what's
We're
15,000?
good at basketball.
You know?
I think that's a fundamental problem in junk removal is it's too easy to get into.
No,
Yeah.
that's any business, dude.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think it's any business.
It's the entry level of paying to get into it. It's
Junker,
really
you
easy.
need about 20 brand new start if you want to start good with a truck and trailer. Like say a landscape trailer like me, you need maybe 10 G's.
Mhm.
Yeah.
5 for a truck, 5 for a trailer. You want a dump trailer? All right, 10 for a truck, 10 for a trailer. That's 20 G's. What's another business you can get into for 20K?
Or $5,100 with my Freightliner.
Yeah. But what's another business you can start for that? Landscaping?
I
don't
Can you
know,
buy a
but-
lawnmower?
No, you need a landscape. You need equipment. Yeah, you need a lot more.
But that's the thing about
Say you
all
want to
these-
open up a restaurant. How much
Don't
money
even
do you
talk
need?
about that. I know.
But
how
it
much
doesn't make
costs.
any sense why people why not do the research,
They
is
watch
that just common
YouTube.
sense?
They're
Yeah.
watching YouTube.
I know they're watching YouTube and they're seeing. I mean,
$1,000 a day here,
$1,000 a day.
$5,000 a day
Bro,
there.
shit doesn't happen overnight.
It
You
also
don't-
doesn't
you
happen
don't-
daily.
No, you don't go and buy $20,000 in equipment and expect to be making $1,000 tomorrow.
That's exactly what they do.
It's just who's got brains here?
They don't. Why do you think they've invested $250,000 into something that doesn't
I mean,
exist?
it blows my mind. And that's probably the people that are talking
What
shit.
was that truck that
you
we
know?
saw the other day? That Junk Platoon.
Junk Platoon for $80,000.
Who did he buy the truck from?
JRA.
And who did he buy the SEO and all the stuff, all the leads?
JRA.
And what are they doing with their truck right now?
Selling it.
So why doesn't anyone do anything about this? About these companies selling fake dreams, fake hopes? Why are they still getting business?
What do you mean?
People are continuing to buy trucks from JRA.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on JRA's Facebook profile, they post about every other day about someone buying a new truck from them.
Being in the truck business is tough business, regardless if it's a dump truck or a regular truck or any kind of truck. It's a tough.
They're
tough
selling
business.
$100,000 trucks every other day.
Yeah, it's tough business.
I don't
I don't know how the margins are in that business, but I know they're very bad. They're not good.
I don't know if it's because
you
we
know the
surround
business
our.
more than I do.
The margins are high.
I don't know if it's because we surround ourselves with this cheap bastard, but I mean that just doesn't make any sense to me. Why
I
do you
will
go out
say-
and spend $20,000 and think shit's gonna happen tomorrow?
I will say Ricardo did teach me how to manage my money in junk removal.
Yeah.
But without Ricardo, I would probably,
Could you
have
see yourself
nicer
going out
stuff.
and spending stupid money like that?
yeah.
Okay, so it's probably because we hang around this idiot.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you were
This
talking
guy-
about
would've
getting a
bought-
dump trailer the other day.
I would have bought a dump trailer with my Frontier, with my V6.
I would have kicked you in the fucking head, bro. I would have cracked that fucking.
I
skull.
would have bought a dump trailer with my Frontier,
Oh,
Yeah,
and I would still
Pulling
have the
it-
Frontier
dude, I
today.
remember when dude, you had that thing for like 2 months.
3
It was
months.
awesome vehicle. I love that little.
I
vehicle.
loved it, but it wasn't 4x4.
Yeah, I love that vehicle.
And he
Oh,
told me
shit.
it would break down on me every single day. And as soon as I sold it, he told me you missed it.
Yeah, the AC is so nice.
The AC was great. I'm gonna buy another one day,
Oh,
but
God,
not for
dude.
junk removal. That was a
Okay,
great
so it's
truck.
because we hang out with him.
yeah, he's
Okay.
like a mentor.
You got to think about, like, I'm around you all the time. I don't allow you to cuss. I don't allow you to get dump trailers. I don't allow you to
Buy ads.
buy ads.
I don't get
allow
what
you-
I mean. I have people telling me on my TikTok, "Why don't you buy a dump?" Motherfucker, if I wanted to buy a dump trailer, I would have bought one. I
Yeah.
could have bought one a long time ago.
Yeah, I could.
I'm
buy
not
one
gonna buy a
too.
dump trailer. Stop fucking asking me.
I have enough cash in my bank account to go and buy a dump trailer tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
I buy a couple of them.
But the problem with dump trailers are you really don't need them in the business we do.
No,
I mean,
first of all, there's too much
laziness.
they're heavy.
They're heavy as fuck.
You saw how much
They're
they weigh.
heavy. 4,000 pounds.
Good. Okay. The
3,900
thing
pounds.
is, people want a dump trailer because they can do more work. That more work costs more money to do that work, and fucking labor, dude. labor.
I'm getting by just fine with.
You going to
Yeah.
go do concrete? Okay. Let's see you pick up a couple fucking rocks. Let's see, and then you're going to go out and buy a Bobcat for fucking 60 G's. And you're already in the hole 80 grand on
adds
a
up,
dump
yeah.
trailer and a Bobcat.
Most
And then a
definitely.
repair.
Who the
bill.
hell's going to pay that back?
Uh-uh.
You know? Then you're
It's tough.
going to go and sell those and go get a damn flatbed trailer like I got and put
Fred.
some plywood walls on that motherfucker.
Well,
Mountain Man Service.
I'm wondering if that's a good
he
strat,
buys a
though.
lot.
You think
What?
that's a good strat?
What is
The strat that Fred uses.
which one?
which
let's
one?
not call. Let's call him.
Are you talking about Mountain Man or which guy? Are you talking
We'll just
about?
be anonymous, okay?
All right.
Let me
Well,
ask you this.
Which,
I'm
not talking
which
about Fred, any
which
Fred.
one?
I'm talking about.
Black Fred or White Fred?
Yeah,
I'm
there
talking
you go.
about. I'm talking about
Which
anyone,
color?
okay? Let me ask you. Do you think if I got a job at U-Haul, right?
Oh, I know the black
Okay.
one. Okay. Black
Do you
Fred.
think if I got a job? You think if I got a job at U-Haul, do you see a point in me buying a trailer?
Yeah.
You would think I'd still buy a trailer
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I'm working at U-Haul and I'm getting a good deal on a box truck.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's a hidden strat that we don't know about. You know?
I think he's
Ma-
taking the
what if he's
cheap-
getting them for like 10
No,
fucking
he's
bucks?
getting them for free.
Yeah, he's getting them for free.
He said the equivalent of $5, whatever that means.
What the fuck does that
You're
mean?
reading his post. What the fuck?
A long time ago I was. Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
wondering if
Okay,
it's like a
guys, I'm going to tell you something. If you're working full time at U-Haul or even part time, you're not that busy doing what?
Junk removal.
Oh my gosh!
Well, not only that, if you're making
common sense.
not only that, if you're making a lot of fucking money doing junk removal like you say you are on social media, you're not working at fucking U-Haul.
So here's
And
the
you're
thing
not
about
renting at U-Haul.
so here's the thing about people saying they're doing all these jobs, right? So I know how many jobs I do in a day.
You think it's because they think we're making our shit up?
No,
But
I show
here-
it.
Here's the
I mean, they
but,
think
like,
no. Do you think they're going to invest $250,000 in a fucking company? Do you think they're looking at our videos and our jobs and thinking that we're just walking in people's fucking houses and just grabbing shit and
I
going?
don't know what they're doing.
I mean, would they?
But-
Could they stoop down and be that stupid? It's a
Yeah, I think
possibility,
so.
right? So
Yeah.
you think people are actually like, oh, Junk Guys Frisco, he did 15,000 last month. I'm gonna fucking say I did 17.
Oh yeah, they do that
You
all the
know?
time.
Here's the thing
But
that
in
confuses
reality, I
me.
show them, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh fuck,
What
okay.
what confuses me a lot is that they say online that they're doing, say, 10 jobs a day, right? So I know how much money I make doing 3 or 4 jobs per day on average. So I'm like, okay, if you're doing 8 or 9, you should be making double what I am. You should be really, really, really well off.
Yeah,
But they're not.
Yeah, no.
And that's what confuses me because I'm like, I don't know how much money they're making, but I know if they're doing double the jobs I am, they should be making double the money. So
Or
why are
it's
they
that
broke?
fucking, it's Juan or Carlos from South Dallas, and he's doing it for fucking
Carlos,
1/3 of
your
the
boy
price you
Carlos.
are.
I mean, I'm pretty competitive.
That's what I'm saying. I
I'm
mean, we
pretty
all
cheap,
are, but at the
yeah.
end of the day, it's you're bluffing, dude.
I can only.
I think they're bluffing.
They
That's
gotta
what
be
it is. They
bluffing.
gotta be lying.
I can
They
only
gotta be
express to
lying.
you the amount of.
I mean, it's not. I mean, we got.
They have to
receipts,
be
man.
lying.
Yeah,
We
you
have
have to-
receipts.
it-
We got receipts. Man.
Listen, if we have receipts,
You're not doing a garage clean out every single day and being broke. That's not
no way in
happening.
hell.
Work like that.
No way.
It
in
does
hell.
not work.
I mean,
that
do the
way.
math. You do 400. What's a garage clean out?
400
$300 to
bucks.
$400,
Yeah.
right? And 30 days a month. That's $12,000. $12,000.
That's a lot of money.
Doing one garage clean out a day is
Yeah.
12 G's.
So how are these people broke?
You're not.
They're lying.
You're full of shit.
They're full of it.
You have to be full of shit. Unless you're. No, dude. 2
There's
months
no
you're paying
way.
off a dump trailer.
I remember, I
there's
remember
no
someone
way.
telling me the other day, they like, yeah, I got 5 trailers and 1 truck. And I was
Sounds like
just
Clinton here.
What? Yeah, Clinton's such a
He's
great
got
guy.
every vehicle under the
Look,
hood.
I don't pick on him, but I talk to you about it, and we don't shit on him.
No, we
but
don't.
it's-
We love Clinton.
Clinton's
I
awesome.
love Clinton. I
Yeah,
wouldn't be
he's
able to do
cool.
half the shit I do without him.
Yeah.
But I also don't get the idea behind it, and maybe I'm missing something, and he knows.
I don't know.
But
I don't know where his
I don't
business
see
at.
the point in people having 4 trailers and
No jobs.
And wanting to buy more.
not no jobs. But why do you need 4 fucking trailers as one person? You
Yeah.
can't drive all 4.
I think it's kind of an addiction at one point.
What are you
It's-
saying? I got an addiction now?
I know I do.
You
I
got
wanna
addiction
buy
with
another one.
Milwaukee Tools.
No, we do. Yeah.
Well, I just-
Me and Maddie, we love
I will
Milwaukee.
say,
Yeah.
they need a fucking
I saw
sponsor
this
us is what
guy.
they
I
need.
saw this guy on Facebook, and it's the same guy I mentioned before. 3 employees, 2 NPRs, and 1 box truck. 3 employees driving, 1 employee each truck. That's 3 trucks, and then him sits at home, and he's talking about how to make $35,000 in a month, and how to make $17,000 in a month, and how to scale that $35,000 to $70,000 a month. And he's trying to give a lesson. He's gonna teach us how to make money. You know what I mean? And he's doing it with 3 trucks and 3 employees. He did 9 jobs in one day. And I look at him and I'm thinking, brother,
Where's the money?
Where's the money
Where's the
at?
money
And
at?
why are you parking your shit at your mom's house?
Well, not only that, to back that up, why are you making $12,000 a month and living in a fucking apartment?
Very true. Very true.
20
And
grand a
Orson-
month.
Orson,
right?
you've seen what I have. You see
Yeah.
what I have. You've seen every truck and every car. You know every part of my business.
I think if you make
I've
a lot
allowed you to see that, and I've allowed you to see how I work with other companies and how I give money away at will.
Yeah.
you know what I think it is? And tell me if this does make sense. I think the more money you have, the more shit equipment you have in junk removal.
Probably so too.
Think about it.
I do got a lot of shitty equipment. I have a lot of vehicles.
Would that not think about all the companies you know?
Yeah.
Think about the nice shit they have, and I can name one in McKinney up north that, I'm not gonna say the name, but look at the equipment they have.
Yeah.
It just looks nice, and they're barely living check to check, probably, right?
Because they're
I
paying their
think
vehicles.
I think the thing is that as soon as you buy nice stuff, your
You're in
little
a
rat
hole.
nest,
You're in a hole.
you're begin to be in a hole.
You're in a
Yeah.
hole.
But if you
you're
stay
in
with
an
the
endless
crappy,
hole.
if you stay with the crappy equipment while you're still making a lot of money, if you stay living in an apartment, you stay parking your stuff at your mom's house, you stay doing all that, you can grow your money. And I feel like money, it's really hard. It's really, really, really hard to save up your first $500.
Oh yeah,
It's extremely hard to
been
save
there.
up your first 1,000.
I've been there.
It's pretty difficult to save up 10K.
I've been there.
To save up 100, it gets kind of easier.
It does get easier.
And then once
It
you have
does get
100K, getting to 1,000,000 really isn't that tough.
No.
But these people, as soon
exactly
as they get 1,000, $5,000 in their bank, they're buying something, and they have to start over.
Yeah.
And they got to start over, and they got to start over. Whereas if you just keep letting that money grow and grow and grow,
Yeah.
now all of a sudden it's pretty easy to keep it
Yeah.
growing.
There's
What do you
so many
think about that?
factors.
Do you agree with that, or what do you
I-
think?
I-
'Cause as someone who's actually done that,
I didn't start making money into this business until like 8 years ago, Orson. I think I was like almost like 8 years into this business. I don't know when that was. I think I've been doing this for 8 years, and then I was like, damn, I was just rotating the money. It was like in a laundromat, and I would get money out of the laundromat. There's money in there, and I'd get it out every once in a while because it was never my money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And this is no ads, no leads or nothing, and I just kept on getting it. And then one day I just noticed that there's like $10,000 in my bank account. I'm like, well, that's weird. And then all of a sudden that 10 turned into 15, and that 15 turned into 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. And then now where I'm at now, my position, like right now, it's, I don't know what it is. It's weird, but it's a lot.
It's like money grows
Easier.
on trees or what?
Yeah,
It's a lot
just so
easier.
easier, bro. It's so easy.
So you agree?
It's so easier to make money. And sometimes I make a lot of money and sometimes I'm just chill.
But it's there.
It's there. It's always there. What did I call you and tell you about my Venmo the other day? Just say it. What did I call you and tell
Oh,
you?
you found a random
doesn't make
Venmo
any
account
fucking
with like
sense.
20K in it. Over you
He called me
didn't
too.
even know
He called
you
me
had
too,
it.
and he goes, hey man. I go, you working here? He goes, no, but I found 19,000 on a Venmo card, so I'm gonna go buy a couple vans. And I was like, what do you mean you just? And it's like fucking people would be
He
having a
decided to go
stroke.
through a random phone.
Yeah.
That I had.
He had a burner phone in the back, and it
Yeah.
had 19,000 on Venmo, and
That's crazy. man.
fucking people would have a heart attack
I
losing that
was so
phone.
happy too. I was like, damn, where did I get this from? But I mean, for some reason, and I don't spend as much as we usually spend, but that we do on occasion. But I mean, with all the stuff that I have, all the equipment, all the trucks, all the brooms, everything, trailers, all that bullshit.
Well,
the
how
more
much
I
of it
keep-
did you get for free though?
Oh no, I got all the equipment, but all
Yeah.
the trucks I paid for all my
Yeah.
trucks
Right.
and trailers and stuff. But I'm able to help you out with your trailer.
Yeah.
I bought your truck for you, the F-150, and I help you out all the time with jobs. You know what I mean? I give you jobs all the time. I give Southern jobs and stuff, and that is money. What did I pay you? $500 the other day, right? For something like 2 days in a row for 2 jobs. Hey, just fill
Something
up the
like
back
that.
end of your truck. Fill up the back end of your truck.
Oh yeah,
Jenny
yeah. We
came-
did
the next
that
day
big.
we backed it
big
up 2
job,
days
yeah.
in a row, right? That was $1,000.
That was
I paid you
1,000
one day
bucks.
500, another day 500, and I look at that and I don't blink. I'm just like, you made money, I made a lot of money. You
Yeah,
made
yeah,
money, I
yeah.
made more money. You know what I mean? I look at that as being efficient in my business, and I made a lot of money.
Whereas other people, they would never
They'll
dare
fucking kill-
contract
fucking
somebody
kill
else.
themselves
They
if they
want every
contract.
cent,
Every single dollar.
every dollar.
The
is
more
what
that I
they
help
want.
people, the more money I make, which is just
Yeah.
incredibly crazy. And of course, we wait until I was telling Maddie, I told you how many checks I have in
You know
cash.
what? It's because we have that community,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you
Yeah.
just can't do what we do by yourself.
you can't.
You cannot. You just, and if you think you can, let us know when you
Yeah,
do.
please do in the comments.
Let us
Get
know.
in
We'll be
box.
retired, but let us know when you do, because I mean, it just works. It just works. I mean, there's no way to
We're
prove
so
it
blessed.
besides
We're so
besides
blessed.
showing what we do, and it's not us shitting on anybody. It's just it works. So why not do it? Why do you got to go and be the solo man and work your ass off to get that job when you can just work as a team? I mean, we all make. There's too much trash for us to be
There's
stingy.
too much.
There's just too much. If he does 8 jobs and I do 2 jobs, yeah, I'm upset, but
But tomorrow you'll do 10
I'm not
and
gonna
I'll
give
do
a
one.
rip.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You're making money. I'm gonna make money.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a shit day. I'm gonna have a great day, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be vice versa. It's just, it's part of the
We've been
community and
rolling
the
a lot
teamwork.
lately, haven't we?
You know,
Rolling.
We've been rolling jobs a lot lately, like
Yeah.
making money for some reason.
but
It
it's
was last month. February was a great month
Fucking
for me.
month, dude.
yeah.
February
It's
was
still
one
good.
a
It's still
really
good.
good month. Yeah.
I mean, I made 1,000. I made like yesterday. I made over $2,000, and today I made 1,000. Monday I made 1,000. I'm just like, what the fuck? When is it gonna slow down? Give me 400. I'm happy with 400 too. Give me.
Isn't
500.
that crazy how it comes to a point where
It's
you're hoping
disgusting.
that
It's
you're like
disgusting.
slow?
It's dumb,
You're
dude.
praying for a slow day.
Yeah.
You
I had
know?
a slow day today, and
Did you?
I'm honestly
You're happy about it, right?
I'm honestly blessed to have it. Yeah. I was
Give me
playing.
one,
I just made my gas money. You know,
Yeah.
I made my gas money, $90 today. 2 fridges. Shout out to the $45 fridges.
Whoop.
Get on them, baby.
Yep.
But dude, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
You know, because I did very well yesterday when we both worked together.
yeah,
I did very well. You did very well.
Yeah, I did really good.
And I don't know how many fucking jobs we did, but
we did 8 or something.
we were
like that.
just moving, and I had
We're
2
moving
today, and
so
I'm not
fast.
even. I don't
We're
care.
moving so
You know,
fast.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I made $90 today. I don't.
Some-
Somebody
yeah.
working a 9 to 5 made more than me today. You know, I could
But
give
they
a
definitely
rip.
did not
Make
make
that
more
move,
this
yeah.
week.
No,
Not this
absolutely
week.
not.
Right. No, absolutely not.
I did their mortgage this week. You know,
Yeah.
and it's a community, man. At the end of it, you can't. That's why we have jobs. You can't do it alone.
How do you keep yourself from spending the money you make?
Staying home.
Calling me and making me yell at him.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm too busy to spend it.
I just
Yeah,
I don't.
spend
I'm
money.
not like I wouldn't say I'm your normal 24-year-old either.
No,
you
you're
know,
not.
I like my money, and I don't see the point going out.
We said we were gonna do this thing. You went and blow $2,400 cash on this stuff. Man.
Yeah,
That is gonna make you money, but this is an investment.
Yeah,
this is more of this is my fun. You know,
You don't go out and party.
my
things like
buddies
that,
are
like-
out drinking at a bar. I'm over here doing a podcast with 2 other dudes at
Yeah.
8 o'clock at night. You know,
Very
it's
true.
just
miss
I
my
don't
workout.
see. I don't.
Miss
I
my
just
workout.
never been in that habit. Maybe
Yeah.
if I was surrounded by those people, maybe.
Do you have any advice on how to save money?
I would say look at everything as an investment.
Because look, like if someone starts up junk removal and they do it the right way, they're gonna be making a lot.
If it takes
People
time,
are bad with money, brother. People are
it
bad
takes
with money.
time.
Yeah.
You just, you can start up and make a lot of money. You got to work your ass off.
I think like the minimum you'll make in junk removal, if you really like go for it, like on a bare minimum,
But they don't make them like that, man.
is $1,000 a week. I think it's easy to make $1,000 a week in
Yeah.
junk removal,
Yeah,
right?
I would say that.
So,
easily.
but I feel like the
That's James.
average, that the average income in the U.S. is like in the 30s. I think 30,000, 35
For a year.
per year.
Yeah.
That's average.
So that's So that's $17,000 more than the
I would
average
say-
American will make.
So I will tell you this, that with the profile that we have, me and you, Maddie,
Yeah.
Junk Guys, everywhere I go, they think I'm a millionaire. Like I make
When I
millions of
met you, I told you I thought you were a millionaire.
this- Yeah, everywhere I
I
go.
told them, I was
What,
like-
does he give off that vibe or what?
He gives off that vibe.
I don't know.
Because I knew how much money you could make in this business,
Mm.
and I knew how cheap he was.
Yeah.
How he wouldn't
When I'm
spend
close
on
to it,
anything.
you know how I
Yeah,
get close to
He
it. all the
drove
time.
the crappiest cars and
Yeah.
everything else, and we were talking about money one day, and I offered you a decent amount,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, I really thought you were a millionaire.
No.
I was about to give you like 50 G's or something. It's
He's
too
2
weird.
months
Oh my
into
God.
junk removal. Here's
Yeah,
50
it was
G's.
2 months into junk removal. I was about to loan you 50.
Yeah, the best thing
So
about
I was like, I
Uh,
thought you were a millionaire.
yeah, the best thing is that we do have is that we always have money in our hands, and that's really
Yeah.
important to us. Really, really important to us. And I think another point is that I can. Fuck, man, I feel
You
sorry.
just give off millionaire vibes.
It's
dude.
just like my friends and people that I know and people that struggle with money and stuff. and I'm thinking,
I mean,
this business isn't that hard, and how do
No,
we
it's
do it? And
not.
why do we
that's
have
what I'm trying to. We're not doing anything special.
Yeah.
We're not.
It's
We're
'cause-
just. We're financially. We're.
We're debt free.
Orson, you.
Every person I know that's broke right now has a really nice truck.
Oh yeah. Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have our booming business, which is junk removal. Maddie has Junk Guys Frisco. You have GPTX Junk Removal, and I have Junk Guys. We make good money. Good money. I'm gonna ask you a question.
We're getting put on the hot
Okay.
seat here.
Oh, snap.
Oh God.
When you see the business, and then you compare it to what we do in October at the Junkyard Haunted House,
I don't
where
wanna
do you
talk about it.
put on a level
I don't want to
of
talk
junk
about it.
removal and
They
the
look
haunted
like
house?
babies,
Yeah.
dude. It
Yeah.
makes us look like little
No,
kids running around.
You know,
playing
when
with
I
trash.
when I go out of my way and I drive from Frisco
To
to Fort Worth
Yeah,
or
Fort
to
Worth.
Dallas, to either one of the locations, and then I look back. Well, I go through the month and I look at the payroll and I look at how much money we brought in, because we manage and we get to see those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
And
do. Yeah, you do too.
and
I was there at the table when all the cash.
yeah,
fell on me.
we get to see those values, and then we go back to junk removal and I'm like, what a fucking waste. I sit
You
there and
know-
I'm like, I just wasted a year, and this dude just did 3 years. What I do in 3 years, 4 years, in fucking 1 month.
I have a different view on it.
Go ahead. I'm going to hear this.
I feel like the haunted house was what August, September, and October.
Mm-hmm.
3
right?
months.
The 3 months. I worked harder those 3 months than I did the other 9.
Yeah, true.
That
I will be there for you.
that haunted house made just a stupid amount of money, like just ridiculous.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
But the amount of hard work that went into it.
Was it worth it?
Yeah. Oh
worth it.
yeah, it was worth it.
And you got paid overall. I gave you $6,000 on the pocket, right?
Yeah.
6,000. But overall,
plus
you made
salary.
plus salary, so you were at like $8,000.
No, I was like around 10 or
Oh,
something.
I don't
like
know what it
that.
was, but for the whole month, you made
Yeah,
that much money.
Yeah. In 1 month. But 2 months of
You
that were
could-
free.
Yeah, definitely. No, you
August and
worked-
September were
I'll be the
free,
first one to
yeah.
say you worked your ass off, brother.
Yeah.
We killed each other.
No, we killed each
killed
other.
each
But
other.
dude, it was so worth it. And the thing is, this year's gonna be easier.
Way easier.
And next
Oh,
year's gonna
fuck,
be easier.
I sure
but
hope.
you gotta put in the effort. You
Yeah.
gotta put in the hard work, and the money will follow. It
Mhm.
will come.
But at the end of the day, like everyone says, dude, it's simple to do.
Work hard.
Work
and
hard,
you'll
man.
make
Just bust
money.
your
That's all it is.
And
It's simple to
spend-
do.
Don't spend.
I mean, we came up with the idea and we made it happen.
Yeah. And
Because we got a team.
Yeah.
So we got a good
You know
squad.
why else
We
the
have a
haunted
team,
house
man.
was so successful? Because we didn't spend money. At the haunted house, everything
It's
in
it
it
was
is
a
from
business
junk
and a
removal.
business. It's a business and a
if-
business. That's why everyone out here talking shit.
Yeah.
All these companies talking shit.
If
Just
a
get a
random
team and you
person-
can do it.
If a random person wants to open up a haunted house, they'll lose money the first 2 or 3 years
100%.
because they'll have to spend so much.
Yeah.
Whereas us, it's all free,
Yeah.
and it's crazy the stuff we get too.
Yeah.
I remember my sister telling me, "Hey, man, we need to make a medical room. We need to make a medical room." And I'm like going, "Shit, hold up. I'm working at an office in the next few days. Let me see what I can do." Bro, I brought back saline bags, chairs.
Wait, no,
wheelchairs.
no,
you
that was-
brought those
that was
bags.
my
you brought
job.
those saline
That
That
bags.
was
That's right,
my
that's right,
job.
yeah.
Remember, I hit him for like a G in
yeah,
Plano
I remember that.
and filled up the back
I
of the
was
truck.
I was mad about it.
Yeah.
Because you trashed up the whole warehouse with those stupid saline
Yeah.
bags. But they created the whole medical room.
Yeah.
Created
They were
medical.
such a
They were
blessing.
such
I didn't
awesome.
realize at the time how much that was going to
Yeah,
help.
you
Yeah.
know, yeah, it's great. I want to point something out. Is that Orson? Maddie had understood the junk removal. I mean, the haunted house
Haunted
business.
house,
He
yeah.
understood how much money we made.
Yeah.
He did.
Well, I've been started with you too.
Yeah, but Orson was new to this business, and he
I had no idea.
had no idea,
I'd love to see it from his point of view,
Yeah, and
because you honestly got in on the good profit side
so,
of it.
yeah,
Well, I got in a big risk though.
Yeah, he
we
did.
were
Yeah.
we were assuming that we were going to lose in Fort Worth.
Right,
we
yeah.
did. We were prepared.
We
to.
were hoping to break even.
We wanted to.
break
Well,
even
that's
was
how.
a
I mean, that's
win.
how it
Yeah.
started for us.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we expected it too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I
But
put down in the books that we were going to
Yeah.
lose money, that we were going to break even. I just want to
Yeah.
break even so we can get the second year. I was looking
Yeah.
forward to it. But sure
I
enough, we
mean,
made some money.
yeah, I took a lot of risk. All my friends said that I was the stupidest guy in the world because I worked 2 months for free.
Yeah. You did.
Everyone told me I was dumb, I was
Mhm.
stupid, blah blah blah. Go
Did
back
you
to
show them
working somewhere.
$10,000?
No, they have no idea how much I. My friends think I'm piss
but you're
poor.
trying to buy a boat with them,
Yeah.
you know?
The best part about it is employing
Yeah.
Maddie. But I think the most important thing that the whole haunted house taught me is that my family came first too. I employ my wife. I employ
The whole
the
family,
whole family. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody. I mean, just my
everybody.
sister is the set designer for everything. I make up the haunted house. You are also
builder.
the builder, one of the engineers. David is also a builder and engineer. Then you have Emily, who's all the social media marketing. She does all that. She doesn't step in the fucking haunted house one time, which frustrating, but she does that. And
But somebody's got to have brains.
Someone's
Yeah.
got to do the back end.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to have the brains.
so we have categories, and then y'all two do the hiring and the safety in the haunted house too.
That's
So
a
that different
Safety.
perspective there. But we do individual, and one thing is we all make money.
Yeah.
We all make money. I want to be sure that my sister.
Well, we
Maribel's
had the
paid.
idea down, man.
Yeah, no,
That's
the
all it
idea was
was.
my idea.
And anybody can do it. It's just having
Yeah.
the idea and doing it the right
Yeah.
way and the cheap way.
no, not everyone can do it because not everyone has the access to.
Well, nobody
those
ever. You're not
props.
going to do it solo.
No, I mean to the
know?
to the props.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
You need a junk removal
I'll
company.
be honest with you. I don't know. I mean, I know the other haunted houses in the dark hour. I don't know. They make a lot more money than I do.
But they spend. It's not
They
about how
spend
much
a
you
lot of
make.
money.
It's about how much you spend.
Yeah, they make a lot of money, and they do profit more than I do, and I'm cool
You
with
think
that.
so?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah, they're in the millions and stuff. We're in the 100,000s and stuff. They make a lot more money than I do.
But dude, we're
but
right
in
there.
5 years,
We're right at the front door.
they're gonna be my rearview mirror, brother. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
you
they're
know
right.
that. You know that. You know I love Orson because he's on. He's like, we're gonna fuck him up. We're gonna get him, bro. We're gonna get him. We know.
I'm your
Ricardo, you
hype
work too
guy.
hard. He's my hype man. He's like, Ricardo, you work too hard. Let's go.
Well,
I
not
told
only that,
Orson-
dude.
I
It's like
I told Orson in 3 years we're gonna make how much, Orson, per haunted house?
I don't even remember. It was some stupid number.
And then you said, yeah, we will. We'll do it.
Yeah,
We'll do it.
we
Orson
will.
knows how much we make, so he's like, you'll get it. I'm not doubting it. No
it's a
problem.
crazy idea, dude. Blessed, man.
Yeah, it is.
Blessed to be in the.
And it's all because of junk removal.
Yeah.
I want to say something before we leave. Also, is that we're doing we want to do something for the kids, right? At the
Yeah.
end of the year. So
And
we're doing,
I sparked it off of Orson,
I
and I
remember
thought it was
that.
a really good idea.
okay.
And but instead of leaving you out by yourself, we're all gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know.
So we're gonna try to get any bikes, any scooters that we get from junk removal.
Yeah.
Set them to the side.
Are you
They're-
talking about the charity?
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
I
the
did?
charity thing we want to do.
But we're gonna do. Where did you donate?
I don't even remember where.
We
I
gotta find a
donated.
young school organization in a rural
Well, we
area.
could probably go to my mom's church and give them to all the poor kids in the area. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be cool to do.
But that's the idea essentially. So we're
Yeah.
gonna hoard all bikes that we
Bikes.
get from jobs,
Oh my god, we're gonna do
good
so many.
condition bikes.
Only the good condition ones.
Yeah,
We'll
only
do
good
mine.
conditions.
I spent like 1,000.
And then at the end of the year, yeah, if we're not satisfied with the number we have,
We'll spend a little.
Well,
So
we're
I,
gonna
I've-
spend
I've
some
pledged-
money,
I've
too.
pledged to put in $1,000
Yeah.
in bikes. Maddie pledged to put 1,000. Orson.
I can pledge $1,000.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna put
3,000.
it-
That's a lot of fucking bikes.
yeah, we're gonna
Uh,
put in a.
That's actually about 29 bucks.
Well, the way you spend money, well, no, wait, I'm gonna get on Temu.
But
Get on
anybody else,
Temu.
Yeah, if you're a junk removal business and you're local and you know me, you know Maddie, you know Orson,
Yep.
we all work together anyway. And you get bikes, hold on to them, guys. If you get scooters, hold on to them. Things that move with wheels on them, that's all we really want. In great condition, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just got one the other day. I got one already.
yeah,
I already put that away. So we got two.
All
start
the
off.
toys, all the Nerf
Yeah,
guns.
yeah, the
everything.
Nerf guns, the toys and stuff, that'd be badass. Nerf guns. I get Nerf guns all the time.
yeah.
But we put that stuff away. We want to give it away at the end of the year to the poor kids that aren't able to
Yep.
buy this stuff. You know what I mean?
It doesn't hurt, man. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And we're
Doesn't
blessed
hurt.
to be in this position to be able
and
to
if we
give
come up
back.
short, we'll invest our own money.
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Put our own money.
I'm
If
down.
it makes
I'll
us
go buy
feel good, and we
2,000.
can do. We can.
It helps out
It's
the
part of the
community,
business, and we can.
And
we
hey,
can.
don't forget, there's two businesses here. I have the haunted house, and we can contribute. Maybe we can do $2,000 out of the haunted house. You
Oh
know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
I'll throw
God!
another $2,000.
What are we
That's
at?
5K.
What are we
That's
at?
fine.
30.
We're at 5K.
Oh shit.
That fast, huh? 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Damn, that's right. Maybe I just do 1,000 then. Never mind.
No takesy backsies,
No
bro.
takey
Sorry,
Think
kids.
about the children.
So yeah,
Oh,
think
man.
about the kids.
Yeah.
But no, I think
Think about
it'd
the
be
kids, man.
great to do it too.
Yeah.
I want to do it. Let's be leaders in this industry, guys. If you're out there, DTX, I'm calling you out. Lionheart, I'm calling you out. I'm lying. Even Jonathan, I'm calling him out.
Yeah.
Help us out with this whole thing and stuff. Get as much things as we can. You know what I mean? Southern Junk Removal, James B&G, TNT, Jamon. You know what I mean? The companies that we work with, Lolo, Lopez. You know,
It's more for
Holly,
the
Herrera,
community,
Holly.
man.
This is for
You
the
know,
kids, dude.
community
Yeah.
engagement, giving back
Yeah.
to the kids.
Most definitely, dude.
Yeah,
I'm definitely
yeah.
gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it.
We
I'm
don't
really
hate
cool.
each other. We don't hate any of y'all.
Yeah,
We
I
talk
hate
a lot of
Jonathan.
shit, but they talk a lot of shit too.
Yeah.
So
Even
it's part of
even
business, man.
you know what? What's his name can make it up to me? What's his name? The black guy?
Fred.
Fred,
Fred can make it.
give
up
us
to
some
me.
bikes. How many
Yeah.
bikes you want from
Just
A
2.
U-Haul full.
him? Holy shit! He's gonna get the
You
smallest
better fill
U-Haul.
up a whole U-Haul, bro.
I'd get the smallest
A
U-Haul.
5
if I
by
were him.
8. 5 by
Nah,
8.
the box truck, the
4 to
27
6,
footer.
4
The
by 6.
27 footer, bro.
Holy shit!
There you go. Anyway, guys,
Yeah,
That's
we're
gonna
at
do
about
it.
an hour and a half.
Yeah,
here.
we're way
Really?
over.
An
Oh my
hour
God.
and 25
Dude, I
minutes
gotta
right
get to
now.
the gym. You
Yeah.
fucked my gym time.
I'm
bro.
sorry,
You
man.
fucked
Hey,
everything.
that's all these
9
people.
9 o'clock.
All right,
at
guys.
night.
Thanks
Tell
for
them.
staying tuned. This is Ricardo with Junk Guys DFW.com.
Maddie, Junk Guys Frisco.
And Orson with GPTX Junk Removal.
We'll see you on the
.com.
next one.
.net.
Third podcast. Third
Yeah, so this
podcast
is
coming
second
next
one.
week.
Sorry about
So,
the first one. It sucked.
Yeah.
My volume was wrong. I didn't know how to work this thing.
Yeah.
I messed it up. Well, I'm gonna say it was his fault. I'm just gonna
Hey,
say whose fault was it?
this one's good. It
This
don't
one's
matter.
good.
This
Yeah.
one's good.
This one's solid.
All right, guys. See y'all later. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Later, guys.